And that brings me to the biggest question you ever get about when you were at San Quentin, and who was one of the most infamous prisoners that you had an encounter with, and what was that about?
Yeah, Charles Manson. He was in a security housing unit. I was on what they call vacation relief. Every 2 weeks, I would get a different job covering people on vacation. You get to know the whole prison that way. It's a crappy thing because you're going all sorts of different shifts, all different jobs. But on one of these jobs, I was working with another guy, and we had to get into the security housing unit to get an inmate to take him over to the hospital. So when you're in these units, it's strip searched twice before they come out through multiple doors. You're not getting out of this. It's tough. We go in to get this guy, and I did not know. It's hard to even see. You have the bars for the prison, or for the cell itself, all individual cells, but then there are screens, black screens covering it also, prevent people from throwing stuff a little better and things. So we're actually picking up the inmate next to Charles Manson. But I hear his voice, and he starts talking, and he's talking to me, but I don't really pay much attention, and I didn't realize who it was. I've never dealt with him before. All of a sudden, the guy I'm with has dealt with him. He goes, "Hey, Charlie, how you doing?" And then Charlie answers him back, and he starts talking to me. And just like we were best friends. And I could kind of see through the cell, like, oh, man, in my mind, that's Charles Manson, little bitty guy. And he's talking to me, looking me dead in the eye. I'm trying to look away. Just shut up and let me do my business, But he keeps talking and talking. Hey, get me out of here. Get me up at the front gate. Up at the front gate. They know me up there. Well, of course, then everybody knows you, And I'm not answering. I'm not saying a thing. And he keeps talking, and he goes on to subject to subject to subject, all different subjects, just in a matter of a few minutes. He doesn't skip a beat. If this guy was right, I mean, he really could have done some phenomenal work if he wasn't the way he was. He was amazing to listen to, but we're there just a couple of minutes while my partner strip searches this other inmate to get him out. And then he gets him out, and we get ready to go. And Manson is still chirping away. He goes, and he swore a lot. Now, I'm not going to swear, but he goes, if it wasn't for that damn beep, beep, beep Jewish lawyer I had, I'd be out of here by now. And then we turn and we start walking away. And he goes, hey, when I get out of here, I'm going to find you and I'm going to cut your head off. But that's the devil talking, and your mama wouldn't want you listening to the devil.
Oh, man. And I think in your book, you talk about how his cell was it really dirty or something along those lines?
I remember seeing banana peels on the floor, and yeah, he was dirty. He was dirty.